Is one of the world's biggest pop stars, Jungkook of BTS, facing challenges in the most unexpected place, South Korea's military training camp? Fans around the globe have been left in shock and disbelief as rumors swirl about the beloved artist being bullied during his mandatory military service. What is really going on behind those guarded training grounds? Could one of the most adored figures in music be struggling in silence? The news of Jungkook's enlistment was met with both pride and apprehension. As a member of BTS, a group that has transcended the boundaries of music to become global cultural icons, Jungkook's every move is watched with eagle eyes. So when whispers of mistreatment during his military training began circulating online, the response was immediate and intense. Taeil started with an anonymous post on a popular South Korean online forum. The poster claimed to have insider knowledge about a high-profile recruit facing harassment during basic training. Though no names were mentioned, clues such as references to global fame, exceptional physical fitness, and a penchant for singing made fans speculate that the recruit in question was none other than Jungkook. Social media erupted. Fans took to Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok to express their outrage and concern, with hashtags like #ProtectJungkook and #MilitaryJusticeForK trending worldwide. But is there any truth to these allegations, or are they just baseless rumors fueled by the hypervigilance of a protective fanbase? Mandatory military service is a rite of passage for all able-bodied South Korean men, and it's no different for celebrities. Despite their fame and fortune, stars like Jungkook are expected to undergo the same rigorous training as their peers. This involves grueling physical exercises, strict discipline, and an abrupt adjustment to a life devoid of luxury. For Jungkook, who has spent much of his adult life in the global spotlight, this transition was bound to be challenging. But could it be so severe as to involve bullying? Let's delve deeper. The South Korean military has a strict code of conduct aimed at preventing harassment and bullying. However, history has shown that violations can and do occur. When approached about the rumors surrounding Jungkook, a military spokesperson issued a statement: "We cannot comment on individual recruits. However, any form of harassment or bullying is strictly prohibited, and we take such allegations very seriously." The vague response did little to quell public concern. Instead, it fueled further speculation. Fans began analyzing every detail of Jungkook's enlistment photos and videos, searching for signs of distress. Was his smile a little too forced? Did his posture suggest unease? The fanbase, known as ARMY, turned into amateur detectives overnight, and in the midst of this storm, Jungkook himself has remained silent. His social media accounts, once a source of regular updates, have gone dormant since his enlistment. While this is standard for recruits undergoing basic training, it has left fans hungry for reassurance. Could his silence be a sign that something is amiss? Or is it simply a reflection of his commitment to adapting to military life? The absence of direct communication has created a vacuum, allowing rumors to thrive. Jungkook is not the first celebrity to face challenges during military service. In the past, other stars have reported instances of bullying, isolation, and unfair treatment. The disparity in backgrounds between celebrities and their peers can sometimes lead to misunderstandings and jealousy. Could Jungkook be experiencing something similar? On the other hand, some argue that his global fame might actually protect him. "No one would dare mess with Jungkook," said a former recruit who trained alongside another high-profile celebrity. "Everyone knows how big BTS is. People would be more inclined to protect him than bully him." BTS's fanbase, ARMY, has proven time and again that they are a force to be reckoned with. From organizing massive fundraising campaigns to defending their idols against malicious rumors, ARMY is unwavering in its support. In this case, fans have taken it upon themselves to demand transparency and accountability from the military. Petitions have been launched, calling for an investigation into the alleged bullying. Social media campaigns urging the South Korean government to ensure the safety of all recruits, including celebrities, have gained traction. ARMY's efforts have brought global attention to an issue that might otherwise have been dismissed as mere gossip. For Jungkook, the emotional toll of these rumors cannot be underestimated. Even if the allegations are unfounded, knowing that millions of fans are worried about his well-being could add pressure to an already challenging situation. And for his fans, the idea of their beloved Golden Magne, a nickname that reflects his exceptional talent and charm, suffering in any way is unbearable. The speculation surrounding Jungkook's military service has sparked a broader conversation about the treatment of recruits in South Korea's armed forces. While the military has made strides in addressing bullying, incidents still occur. The heightened scrutiny brought about by Jungkook's case could lead to as the days go by. Fans and observers alike are calling for clarity. Will the military provide more detailed assurances about Jungkook's well-being? Will the star himself address the rumors once he completes his training? Or will this remain one of the many mysteries that surround the lives of celebrities? For now, the story of Jungkook being bullied during military training remains just that, a story. But it's a story that has captivated millions, drawing attention to issues that extend far beyond the world of K-pop. Whether these rumors are proven true or false, they have ignited a dialogue about resilience, fame, and the human experience as fans await updates with bated breath. One thing is certain: Jungkook's journey, both as a pop icon and as a soldier, continues to inspire and intrigue. And until the truth is revealed, the world will keep watching, hoping for the best for the young star who has given so much joy to so many. When the news broke that Jungkook, the youngest member of the global sensation BTS, had begun his mandatory military service, fans worldwide rallied in support. The Golden Magne, adored for his unparalleled talent and heartwarming humility, embarked on a journey every South Korean male must face. But as days turned into weeks, whispers began to circulate. Was Jungkook facing bullying in the rigorous environment of military training? How could someone so universally cherished encounter such a situation? The narrative unfolding has gripped armies and the general public alike, leaving us all questioning what is really happening behind the closed gates of military life. The first seeds of doubt were planted when an anonymous social media post claimed that a high-profile celebrity had been targeted during military training. The post, vague but laden with innuendo, hinted at a world-renowned figure who was struggling to fit into the hierarchical and demanding structure of South Korea's military. Fans immediately connected the dots to Jungkook, as he had recently begun his service. The internet exploded with speculation, with some wondering if the youngest member of BTS, despite his fame, was facing hardships in an environment that prides itself on discipline and equality. Could fame and fortune make someone a target in such a rigid system? This question resonated with many, especially those familiar with South Korea's intense societal expectations. South Korea's mandatory military service is designed to strip away social hierarchies, placing everyone on an equal footing regardless of their background. While this principle is lauded, it also creates an environment where celebrities can become targets for resentment or excessive scrutiny. Jungkook, a global superstar with millions of fans, could understandably find himself at odds with peers who might harbor envy or disdain for his privileged lifestyle. Military psychologists suggest that individuals who exude an aura of quiet competence often find themselves burdened with additional expectations. There's a tendency to test such individuals, one expert noted. Some people may mistake kindness for weakness, and in a high-pressure environment, that can lead to bullying or unfair treatment.